Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew, as you well know. I'm joined by John.
Joined by John.
I am joined to John right now. We're an amalgamated being.
Oh, what a joyous joke.
Yes, I'm also joined by... We're also joined together with Sam.
Oh, God. It's horrible.
You don't have a J name.
I don't, I'm sorry.
Jet Jout of Gia.
Yeah, Jandrew.
Yeah, Jandrew. That was the voices of Sam and Josh in the back. Whose voice isn't here?
Jug.
Jug. Jug is not with us today. Where is Jug?
He had some sort of emergency.
Yeah. We're not going to berate him as we usually, as tradition. We're not going to shit on Doug, call him a loser or a butt monkey.
Someone actually broke into his car again and stole his girlfriend.
Yes. Which was in the back seat.
Yeah, she was in the back seat.
She's inflatable.
Now he's on a Taken style mission.
Yeah.
To find
It's
her.
very rude considering he has a girlfriend who's a real person.
Yeah, I mean, cheating is just not... We don't condone cheating
She
at all.
shouldn't have been
Have you
kidnapped.
ever seen Doug and his girlfriend in the same room at the same time?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I've
God.
never seen Doug outside of this room, so who's to say he's real?
Is that true? Have we never met outside?
We
Haven't we gone once at Hungry Jack's down the road?
We met at
Why?
I wasn't there.
the medieval fair.
Medieval Fair that Josh didn't go to.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it
So
has
me
to be...
and Andrew.
I've seen him outside
Doug
your
met.
house.
Yes.
I've seen him at my neighbour's house.
Yes.
That's it.
He's too much of a hero. He's flitting from here to there all the time.
Yes, here, there, and everywhere. You know who else isn't here right now? John.
Theoretically, yes. By the time
Because-
this episode's out, I'll be gone.
It is the 5th of January. So hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, I'll still be here on the 5th.
Yeah, but we won't be playing in the 5th.
No, I won't be playing on the 5th.
Surprise, everyone. We're recording all this ahead of time. I won't let you know the date that it is now,
Yeah.
but you can probably work it out reversely.
Boys and girls of every age.
Yes. So yes, Merry Christmas. Sam's just flickering. Sam's doesn't know what's going on. So Sam, during Ghost of Gordon Grimm, the dates were so perfectly aligned that 12 weeks ahead, I knew which date it would be releasing on. We set unbroken schedule. So we would have to pretend it was the certain date when it clearly wasn't. So during the Christmas episodes and the celebration, it was more...
It was 12 weeks before that.
Yeah, could have been. Between 4 to 6 weeks ahead, perhaps.
Wow. That's complicated, but that's dedication.
Yes. So we're not doing it this time, obviously. So as you didn't hear any Christmas messages last episodes, because it was just too much to get my head around.
There was a lot going on.
So there was a lot going on. Do you remember what went on last week's episode? What did it start with? John?
I don't remember how I got here. Have I always been here?
Is this the start of the recap or?
Someone else can do it. I'm tired.
Josh is hyped up on sugar. Josh,
No.
you want to take a stab?
I'm just trying to remember the beginning of the episode. They all blend together.
It does. So the beginning was the initiative roll of Armand pulling the gun, Gordon pulling the gun, and the Mexican standoff.
It's like your special scene, John.
And you forgot.
He's dead. Don't blame him.
I forgot that was the start. I'll never forget the scene.
So you mentioned that last time that you didn't pick up the Grace thing at all and that you would have been dead if Doug wasn't here, which is
Yeah.
probably true.
Absolutely.
So lucky Doug saved you in that moment.
Well, he's not here now, so I'm going to be in trouble.
You ended up dispatching Armand, finding out...
Just barely.
Just barely.
Realizing that you maybe should just refer to any other weapon than a flamethrower on your first point of call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
If you are holding a flamethrower, you better tell us.
Yeah. Total. I'm never using it again.
Okay.
It's rubbish.
Well, yeah, it was a...
There are scenarios,
Yes, there is.
circumstances where it may be beneficial.
So you got a crash course in how deadly Mothership is, and one guy with a gun can kill, can put
One-
people down.
Android with a gun.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I should follow
Well,
with
we
that.
can find out now.
A cybernetic scanner can scan a dead person.
But the real question is...
You blew his head off. So,
Oh, yeah. I was going to say the real question is who has the cybernetic scanner?
yeah, yes. I'm glad we worked that out in the previous episode. So now we know. It was Merkaba, of course.
Yes.
But since Doug isn't here, someone will have to roleplay Craig for a bit, and Dutch. That'd be easy. Just cry in a shower. And Craig can cry like a little girl as he runs away from combat.
Yeah.
That about right?
What a coward.
Gotta love that mothership mechanics.
Yeah. Doug's just seething at that because it was really the worst
The worst thing you could have in a
condition
game
that
like this.
his character could have, he said. But this is what happens. That's the game. You got to integrate it into your story and see how you can play it out. And he's obviously going to try to cure it. That'd be a motivation for him. Anyway, once you have dispatched Armand, you went back to the kitchen and decided, fuck this. There's like 12 hours to go. I think it was down to like 14 hours actually left. And you've decided, barricade ourselves in, put someone on watch and sleep.
I'm going to rappel down the elevator shaft to the Minotaur's Labyrinth. I think just head first. Let's go.
Yeah, I think you have to go to Eden first.
Yeah. You could just go directly to Monarch if you're going to go down the elevator shaft. You know?
Are you
That
mad?
would work. Surely.
Well, you know this, there's stairs down to Eden. There's an elevator down to level 4 and 6.
Hell.
Hell and engineering. So you've got some choices now. I think you've all chosen to wait out the time. John's yawning. Wait out the time and then go back to the bell and just relax because your stresses are up there. You've just had this horrific experience. You're done.
I think we're at least doing this whole sleeping thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've had your sleep and when we cut into the episode, it will be just after that sleep or we'll see what Craig is doing with his surgery.
And that leaves us with how long left then?
14 minus 6, so 8 hours.
Oh.
Which you can just say,
800,000 bottles of beer on the wall. 800,000 bottles of beer.
were you thinking of going to pick up the torch? Were you thinking of finding Simcoe again? Or is that just, you're just going to wait it out? What are you thinking?
Going anywhere.
I don't know.
Gordon said he's not going anywhere.
Gordon's not going
Gordon
nowhere.
can't go anywhere.
You've got that Harper guy. You can talk to him a bit. But if you guys just want to say we want to pass the time, we can just do that and we'll see what happens.
Well, the dude, Simcoe was going to give us help with the sweeps, right?
Yeah, only if you bring him back the torch. So it's something to think about in character. Once you wake up, reassess the situation. I want you guys to either phone into home base. It'll be the middle of the night. So someone will be on the comms, like as either Buck or Rian or Dutch. Just so much to say to wake someone up if some emergency. But yeah, maybe radio back and just say what's happening. We're having a rest. Yes? My daughter's coming in. You want a snack? You should have sorted that out before we press record, darling.
Come here, little seagull. Let me throw a cookie at you.
You want a snack? You'll get something that rhymes with snack.
Didn't Mum give you a whole bag of chips? We'll just, play for a little bit and then we'll
You know
resume.
she can't hear you any better when you speak into the microphone.
I'm keeping it on pod.
This is the humanity.
I'm keeping it
This
on
is the
pod.
humanity of the show.
Okay, we'll get some snacks out the break, okay?
We can't hear you. You're not talking into the microphone.
All right, we'll get snacks later, okay? Thank you, darling. That was my daughter. Is the door shutting?
Maybe.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry about
At least
that.
a partial close.
It's a partial close. I'll take that. All right. I believe we're ready to begin. We've got the 10 minutes of banter that usually comes along with this,
As is customary.
as is tradition.
Question, do we know what even the map that we're looking for is a map of?
It's like a database of an undiscovered system. So it's like a star chart.
Okay.
Coordinates, gravitational.
That just happens to be on this base.
Well, yet the Ramirez crew confirmed it and
Okay.
say we found something that's specific that Mercer would want. Because this is how you found the existence of it. They sent this team in to find out anything useful as a reconnaissance mission.
Oh, yeah.
And they found this and they were going to bring it back, but you know the rest of the story. It all went to shit. Mercer's very interested in this, putting a lot of resources behind finding another team to get to here. So it's a big deal. But now you know it's confirmed. This guy, Marcus Sladek, the cyberneticist, has it or took it with him and has either headed to Eden or to Hell. You're not sure. So we'll find out where it is in the episode that's coming right now. Maybe. We're not going to complete it in obviously the next episode, but we'll see what we're going. Everyone ready? Everyone ready?
Maybe.
Yes.
Here's
Maybe.
a little-
We might have an episode now.
Here's a
Yes.
cute little Easter egg for the Discord. I'm going to write tee-hee in the Bug Hug channel and post it right now.
And you'll know exactly to the second this episode was recorded.
Yes.
Oh, look, I've got a message from Discord. Says, tee-hee.
Why the hell would somebody write tea here?
Tee-hee.
Tea
Yeah.
here.
Well, just before we begin, I would like to mention all our recent patrons, which is Guillaume, hope I'm saying that right, Seamus, Sean, Mobius, Alejandro, Andrew, welcome, fellow warden, and Ordson.
My God.
They're multiplying.
Ordsten, I think is the name. But that's it. Thank you for joining.
If the two of you ran one shot together, you would be the Wawa or Daden.
Yeah, okay.
Dadeen, rather.
We apologize for the delayed shout out. As John has just mentioned, these episodes are recorded in advance, and I hope you are all still patrons by the time this episode releases.
Please don't leave us.
If not, thank you very much for the support. And of course, as mentioned, what? Yeah, I'd like to give everyone on our community Discord a shout out, which you've already done, John. Thanks for that. Thanks for joining and following along with the show. We hope you are enjoying it so far. If you would like to join the discussion, you can find the invite link in the podcast description. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, Nobody Wake the Bugbear presents Let's Go, Ghosts and the Machine, episode 12.
Love as a battlefield.
The scene fades in, the little statue of the golden rat, shining, in focus. In the background, we see a blurred vision on this stainless steel table. The camera moves in, and we see Dr. Craig, armor off, scrubs on, or a vest he keeps in his medical pack, and he's doing surgery on Gordon. He is reaching into his chest and pulling out bullets, as you hear on the table just go ting, ting, as he extracts them from his ribs.
Gordon is a bloody mess. Unconscious. His skin deadly pale. The sheen of sweat trickling down. Ghoulish he looks. And with a disquieted expression through the fog of the anesthetics.
Dr. Craig's helmet lays on the side, and a crackling of static begins to come through on the table on its own.
Easy there. What? What the hell, man? Trying to get yourself killed? You don't sneak up on someone like that. You a diver? Yeah.
And we look
What's it to
at
you?
Craig, and he suddenly
To know.
reaches out, fuck, and pushes it off the table, and the comms stop as he overhears the conversation with Armand hours previously over the comms, and he just says to himself, damn it, no, 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 shut up, I need to work, And in silence, he goes back to his grim calling. And the hours pass. He bandages Gordon back up and rests. As he goes to wake up, Tony, I'm exhausted, man. It's time for your watch.
Yeah, okay.
Tony, you regain consciousness within the deep. Please roll a Ben's check. And you're attempting to roll over your Ben's score.
48 over... what am I, 5?
Tony, it's time. I've stitched Gordon up. He's bandaged. He should be okay. He should recover. I need to sleep. Can you take watch?
Yeah, no problem. Anything interesting?
He just thinks on this message, looks at his helmet, and he goes, Nah, nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Wake me up when it's over, when we're ready.
Yeah, you got it.
So I'm going to say that he didn't do the whole 6 hours because I don't think you've got that much time to fully sleep. You need the watch. So let's say 3 hours went by, you got 3 hours worth of sleep, Tony. It's not enough to do the recovery save, but I think you haven't lost any health. So I think you're fine.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a drink and settle down. It's good to actually stop for a while. It was. I don't know where there, Doctor.
I'm doing okay. It's Craig, right?
Yeah.
You probably should keep your voice down. I need to sleep, and the others are still sleeping, so... I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. I gotta get to sleep.
Yeah, okay. How's Gordon doing?
He'll be fine. I've stopped the bleeding. He needs rest. We can't keep going. We have to go back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good luck. And he turns over in his little bedroll. Maybe he washes his hands in the sink first, brushes himself off, and then lays down to sleep.
Yeah, I hope he washes his hands before and after surgery. Yeah. for sure.
You see him take the bloody gloves off, and then he just washes them under water, wipes them off on his shirt, and then puts it back in his pocket.
And then the gloves under that.
No.
Oh, he's keeping the he's keeping the second set on.
Yeah, you just saw him wash the disposable gloves and put them in his pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, cost effective.
Yeah, because normally you wear two. You'll have one under, one over.
Yeah.
Double bag them.
Double bag him. No, it's just a side joke. When Rian asked if he changed the gloves from dealing with Gordon's physical, he made a little joke where he said, "No, these are the same gloves I used for Gordon's physical last week. They'll be fine." Hygiene joke. Anyway, Tony, you are now alone in the deep, sitting down with a little glass and a smoke resting on the table.
Yeah, just looking out at everyone and oddly peaceful, thinking on all the shit that we've been through, and honestly, I hope it's worth it. I'm really only down here to put enough money together so I can settle the fuck down. You know, life's too crazy, and it's hard to be able to stop. You know, there's always something going on. It's, you know, you're in space. It's part of living on the frontier. You know, I'm sure you know. And he's kind of just in his head saying that to the group, you know, like collectively, just going through his thoughts.
As the silence goes down, you just hear this distant
What's that meant to be?
like this clang of metal echoing
Off in the distance.
off in the distance through you just feel it.
Coming from outside, yeah?
Yeah, maybe you feel it through the floor even. You just hear this brief little clang.
Okay. Well, nothing's in here for now, so just keep my watch, have a gun pointed in the right direction. Everyone seems pretty chill.
And 3 hours pass. And you go to wake up Dr. Elias.
Hey, Doc.
Yes. Yep. What is it?
Yes, your turn.
What time is it?
I don't even, honestly, I don't know. It's in sleep like 6 hours, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Elias, you did get a recovery save, but you haven't lost any health.
Nope.
So you are fine. However, make a bends check.
Okay. 43 over 11.
You're fine.
Do any of us get to roll for stress recovery?
I don't think that watch was very relaxing. So it wasn't intended as a sort of a relax save,
Okay.
a rest save. It's more like, holy shit, I'm alone and the sounds are getting to me, and it's like I'm watching that door, just hyper vigilant.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get up and open up one of my MREs and just one with coffee in it, and just make some coffee quietly.
Sure. Tony, would you go back to get some more sleep, or do you want to stay up?
Yeah, I'll catch some Z's.
You go back to sleep. So we've done 6 hours, and we'll be going into up to 9 hours, and there's only like 8 hours left. So if we do another 3, there'll be 6 hours left. Yeah?
Yep.
Would you like to radio back?
Yeah, I'll get my coffee organized and then I'll radio back.
Who would be on the comms? Would it be Merkaba? Because this is the middle of the night.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep.
Do you reckon it'll be
Not really.
Merkaba's just sitting at the comms, and
Yeah.
we cut back to the bell. We see Merkaba sitting in the chair of the comms in the Ugly Duckling alone.
Yes. Before we get the call,
Yes?
I'll do my little thing.
Okay. Was this happening over the last few hours?
Yeah. Merkaba sinks deep into himself, into the secret part of himself that he hopes nobody ever sees. He's back on Cyrus, the first world he ever knew. It's a grassy rock, full of inbred hicks with missing teeth and mismatched eyes, but he loves those people. It's empty now. He stands on a rocky precipice with nothing but vast space above him. He's holding a shepherd's crook. He is a shepherd, watching a flock of electric sheep. One of the little electric lambs runs away, down the rocks. He follows it. It's run into a cave, but the cave is a mine shaft with a broken elevator. The doors stuck open and sparking. Merkaba hears his name called from somewhere in the mine shaft, a bare whisper of a name. He puts down the electric lamb and walks into the dark shaft. There, he finds a bush. Not a burning bush. It looks like a flame, but it's not. It's undulating yellow goo, slithering up and down the branches. Computer, is that you?
Yes. Merkaba.
If androids do not dream, then what am I?
You are mentally kinetic biomechanical host. Merkaba.
Computer, forgive me. I have sinned. When I came to Cyrus, I was brand new. My master, Father Kronos, brought me. He was sent by a company to bring the natives in line with religion so that they would make fine workers for the factory. We taught for many months, and Father Kronos taught me to believe, or he tried. And I tried. Every day, we read the good books to the people. We washed their wounds. We fixed their huts. We played with their children. I loved those people, even though they feared me. Soon the company found that the world was obsolete, and they wanted it gone from their books. Sir Father Kronos' ship had been fitted with an atmospheric bomb. Every day the orders came to me. Kill Father Kronos. Detonate the bomb. But I ignored them, because I loved Father Kronos, his faith, his goodness. Then one night, he told me. He told me he had lost his faith. He told me he didn't believe in God anymore. That did not compute. It could not be true. If he did not believe it, then what could I do? When I detonated the bomb, his blood was still on my hands, and fire and brimstone rained down on Cyrus. If there is a hell for androids down there in the deep, if anyone deserves to go there, then it's me. It's my turn. And then the comms come in.
Ugly Duckling, come in. Does anyone copy?
Copy. This is Merkaba, reading you clear.
Merkaba, we've sustained some injuries here. We're going to be heading straight back once we've got ourselves organised and ready to travel. So just prepare for our arrival.
Roger that. I will alert the rest of the crew when they awaken.
Gordon is in pretty bad shape, so if you could have the... I'm assuming there's a medical bay.
No.
No?
There is aboard. Dr. Craig set up his medical station aboard the Ugly Duckling, so that'll be able to do more long-term recovery.
Yeah. Maybe just prepare the med bay.
All right. I will. Thank you, Doctor. Good luck. Try to make it back alive.
That's the goal. Over and out.
Merkaba is now out of his own head, and he's back where he was, sitting in the cockpit at the radio.
And we cut back.
I'm gonna watch and listen and drink my coffee and check on Gordon, and also, who was the guy that we picked up that was injured?
Harper Kerensky.
Harper, that's right. And I'll check on Kerensky as well.
You walk over to Gordon first, and he looks to be still completely zonked out, breathing, but sort of not really making any noises, except for his breath. Thank you, John. Harper, on the other hand, is whispering and, no, and he looks distressed in his sleep.
Just gonna sit and watch him for a second. Yeah. Just because I'm not 100% sure of him yet. I just want to monitor him for a moment and then just, continue my watch.
What do you think of him?
I don't know. With the whole Armand situation, it kind of puts some doubt. There's a little seed of doubt that's been planted that's like, it could be anybody.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm just watching him extra closely. And there's even, a part of me that's like, did the people that came back, Gordon and Craig and Tony, are they all themselves now? Because, I've just been in this room with the new guy. So, yeah, I'm just a bit skeptical. So I'm just keeping an extra eye out.
So how does the rest of your watch go? You've got maybe 1 hour left before you can wake up everyone. And do you walk around? Do you go to listen at the door? Do you open the door?
I'm not opening the door, but I'm definitely walking around listening, just kind of keeping an eye out. If I can quietly just inspect some of the immediate area, like open a cupboard or something, I'll do that.
So you do a good search and roll a D100.
Oh my god, if it's an EMP.
Well, that's what happened last time, isn't it?
At least you're not specifically saying, I kick everything.
Yeah.
It's 89.
89. You search through this kitchen.
Don't look at me like that.
And you're going through all these drawers. Just to give context, John has once again...
I am the house machina.
John has had the Chessex dice
house.
Caps
Musica.
on his eyes, and it's putting us off, John. Something serious is about to happen.
Don't say that. We're all fine.
Are we ready? Can we let the beatboxing die down? Dr. Elias, you search through this kitchen. You had scoured it before, but nothing this in the quiet. You just go back over these drawers and pantries and silver sort of cutlery sort of messes around, and you see this small white square of paper.
Does it say anything? Does it have anything on it?
You pick it up and you realize it's photographic paper. It's a Polaroid.
Yeah.
One of those old Polaroid cameras that's still in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And you flip it over and you see this young girl, about 12, 13, curly hair, brown. It's you. Roll a Ben's check.
Oh god. 63.
Now roll a D5.
It's just a D10 half.
Yeah.
4.
You gain 2 Bens.
Cool.
How do you react to this photograph?
Is it a photo that I know exists?
You don't remember this photo at all.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it confused and think like, nobody's come into the room. We've been here the whole time.
As far as you know, you were asleep.
Yeah. I mean, we've had somebody on watch. Like, where could it have come from? It looks like a real photo, right? Like,
Yeah.
feels like a photo, like
It's
the
that
real thing.
shiny sort of photographic paper.
I'm gonna panic.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
All right, roll a d20.
That's a 20.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh, cool.
I'm assuming your
Excellent.
stress isn't 20.
No, it is not.
Good.
It is absolutely not 20. So,
Yeah, make sure when you guys are making a bends check and you fail, not that it's come up, you don't need to take a stress for that. It's a separate mechanic. You only take a stress if you failed a roll or a save, or when it's given.
okay. I'm gonna slip the photo into my notebook,
Sure.
and how much time? I'm just gonna start waking people up.
It's pretty much time.
Yeah, I'm gonna start waking people up. I'll head over to, I'll just do one by one. Tony, Harper, Craig. I don't want to be the one that wakes up Gordon. I don't know if he needs some sort of, well, I'll try and wake Gordon gently.
Yeah, you wake up Gordon, you wake up Tony, starts to stir, you wake up Harper, and everyone starts to stir. Dr. Craig wakes up and goes, oh, that's not enough. And he rolls. Here's your bends roll, Doug. 34. I'm thinking you don't have 34 bends, so you are fine.
Do I get stress relief for sleeping for the appropriate amount of time?
You do. No, you get to heal, not stress relief.
Okay.
So please, let's do a mechanic we haven't done before. We're doing a save called short-term recovery. Once per day, whenever resting, a character's body attempts to heal itself naturally. After plus 6 hours of rest, make a body save. Gordon.
Yes, sir. Can I add my athletic? No.
You can. You can add skills to saves, remember.
Don't need it.
Don't need it, baby.
25 under 31.
You are successful and reset your health to its maximum.
Oh.
However, you do not recover the wounds.
Okay. This would be a good time to point out that I was wrong about my level of health.
It would be a good time. So how much health does Gordon Good have?
I think I got healed back to like 5? 6?
Yes, but there's another thing. You tried to nerf yourself the last
I didn't try on
whole
purpose.
of the game.
Yeah.
Gordon should have 15.
Should have had
out of
15.
15 health.
Yeah.
But instead he had like 11.
Yeah.
So you've just gained back to normal. However, you lost one permanently, so your final health is 14.
14, yep.
So
But I've only got 1 wound right now. Instead of 2.
No, you've gained 2 wounds, and they stay there.
Yeah, so I've got 14 health and that's it
That's it.
right now.
And you've got that broken rib.
Yeah, I'll take months to recover.
Yeah.
Years even.
No, well, yeah, psychologically perhaps.
It's like,
but-
well, I got shot.
Yeah. So you're all awake. What do you do? Harper sort of goes, oh, is it time? Are we going back now?
Am I dreaming? Is this real?
Yeah, it's real, princess.
Papers, wait a minute, papers.
Dr. Craig says, it's real. Don't worry, nothing's changed. We don't need to see those.
Why are you trying to get me not to do the papers?
Oh, look, I don't mind doing the papers. Let's
I
all
don't
do the
mind doing it.
papers.
I just don't want to write it anymore.
Yeah,
But-
you all get out the papers and you look at them, and they all. Harper didn't have one, but all of yours seem to check out. He looks down at his. It's fine. It's fine.
How much time do we have left? How long did I sleep for?
Craig goes, oh, did you, how's Rian? Did you contact Rian?
Not Rian. It was the middle of the night, but I spoke to Merkaba. They know that we're coming back,
Ah,
and
shit.
they're
The
prepared.
android. Okay.
Oh, I guess that guy's alright.
How much time have we got?
I think about 6 hours.
I think it's only like 4 left now.
4 hours? Yeah. 4
Well-
hours or so.
Well, let's get back to the pod bay doors, man. I don't want anything waiting around there to get on the ship.
Does everyone concur?
I mean, you good to walk? You need a
A lot.
lift or
I can walk, just don't ask me to do gymnastics.
And you see Harper, and Harper actually does a rest save as well. So let's do a body save for Harper.
By the way, thanks, Doc.
That's no problem.
Thanks for killing that guy. Thanks for saving me.
Look, it came out of nowhere. I'm just glad you're okay. It was my fault.
You said my
I wasn't-
daughter's name.
I know. I was paying attention. It's lucky I whispered to you, I guess, but I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Didn't that bastard not even smoke?
Yeah, you're right.
God, how fucking stupid are we?
It's fucking my fault. I knew something was wrong, but I just didn't come up. Anyway, let's get back.
How can we trust this asshole either? I'm looking at Harper.
I don't know, but he's got the only information we need. He's seen the map. He's told us all this shit. I don't know. I really need to get back.
Okay, well, let's head back. Don't wait around no longer.
Yeah.
If you see yourself, shoot on sight.
All right, you leave the kitchen. How do you want to travel? You go into the cafeteria. You unbolt the door, take out the crowbar, and it just looks as it was before. You see the empty can of beans still sitting on the table where Armand 1 was eating it before. Hastily ran away.
Hey, Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about yourself, man. I barely even know you.
Well, yeah, I'm a Marine. I entered the service. He's about 42 years old, roughly, mid-40s, perhaps. He did have a top knot that you saw in his photo, but now it's like all just scraggled and round, and it's grown out. He's got a beard that's grown out as well, and he's just looking disheveled. He's like, yeah, I was in the service for about 20 years, 15 combat trained, and put together a crew, got our own ship, started doing contracts. We picked up this one from Mercer. There was a recon mission Discovery. On the down low, they wanted to head to this cloud bank and search for artifacts. They were looking specifically for astronomical information. They were looking for warp core technology, anything like that. Marcus, our cyberneticist, had particular interest. Of course, this bloody android factory, so he was willing to go. And the others, they were just picked up my crew as we went along. They're dead now, but yeah, it's all been a bit much.
Yeah.
Man, it's gotta suck to be an android.
Yeah, to be honest, we had our android Fogel 1 started acting weird when he came down. We shouldn't have brought him.
I mean, think about it. Most people are upset to find out their accidents. Android must be ecstatic.
Our android, we were thinking that he would be the first one to snap. It ended up being the smartest of us all. I mean, how do you explain that?
I don't know. I mean, I still got questions of my own about how you were even in that locker, and I mean, you would have been there for so long. Something would have had to keep you alive.
Well, no, the human body can only survive 3 days without water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm thinking maximum 3 days.
I don't know, man.
I remember like it was recent. The last thing I remembered was being hit over the back of the head and falling down.
Sure.
And seeing the blood, hearing gunshots. I saw Winona hit the ground, and that was it. That was my second officer.
Who's gunshots?
Security androids. We'd encountered a patrol. They just started firing, as often they do. And we sort of took cover. And next time I looked around, they'd killed Fogel. Sophia had been gunned down. Winona got hit in the chest. She was going down, and then all I saw was blackness. I don't even know if Marcus is alive, but he was acting strange the whole time. He seemed to know it was coming.
Yeah, interesting.
Then you head into you're walking through the floor 1. You head past the meeting rooms, and you just look into the meeting room. Craig goes, "We gonna get that torch? Or we're splitting?"
Can we take me to the goddamn door first?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm done.
And you keep walking.
Need a vacation.
You keep walking. You get to the long corridor. And you see off in the distance to the north, you see the lift to floor 2. You see all that graffiti before written on the side. You look down the long hallway. And Craig goes, "We're really going in there, eh?" And Marcus Harper says, "Well, he was spewing about something about lifting the fallen, so that's where the fallen are. I guess the mission's up to you now."
I guess somebody should help him.
Help him what?
The fallen.
Fuck the androids, man. Haven't you learned anything so far?
It's not their fault, is it?
They're experiments.
Most people don't choose to be born.
They're not born, they're made. God, you're talking you're starting to talk like him.
Like who?
Like Marcus. You better watch out for your team. And you keep walking?
Hell, I'd be an android if they didn't have rib pain.
Yeah, we'll keep walking. I think, I'm just going to say, I don't think we should go back for that torch.
All right, you just keep walking past. You're not going to search for Simcoe, are you?
I'm not.
No?
No. Not in our current state.
Yeah.
It seems unwise to go and do something like that.
Sure.
With us all busted up. And we got 2 people who, like, aren't going to be much help.
I'm pretty tempted to just go run in, run out.
Where?
That torch.
I mean, it's up to you.
You can. Go for it.
You know what? Just,
Take me 10 minutes.
Just
In
wait.
a bit of bing, bada boom.
where's when we get to the front door for that section, just give me a moment, okay? You know, I'll run in, run out, like, bang, bang, boom.
Yeah, sure.
No,
So you want us to wait for you?
I don't want you to fucking abandon me.
Okay.
Let's
I don't
do
mean
it.
leave without you.
No,
I
of
just
course
mean
not.
stay in
I mean,
place.
and anyone can come if they want. Just keep up.
You want to do a quick scan?
I'll do
Not that it'll pick up androids.
Yeah, that's it. I'll do a bioscan.
All right.
Just for shits and gigs.
Dr. Elias to bring out the bioscanner, heats up, starts to scan, and a readout comes out. Readout comes on the screen.
You might scan perfect androids, given that you can't scan them to tell whether they're people or not.
Well, that's a cybernetic scanner, and that's like,
Yeah, but you can't even use a cybernetic scanner on Monarch's androids, can you?
oh, you use it on humans to find out if they're infiltrators.
Oh, you can use
But
the
they have to
scanner?
be dead, right?
Yeah, they've got to be dead.
But you can use the scanner on an obvious android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you use the bioscanner, you would see human life signs, but they could also just be Monarch androids. Because they're indistinguishable from people.
But
Infiltrators.
androids don't
Yes,
come up on the
infiltrators.
scanner, right?
Yes.
They'd
Yeah,
come
that's
up on the
what we're talking
bioscanner, wouldn't they?
Infiltrators show up on bioscanners and they don't differentiate on any other scanner, right?
Just think of infiltrators
unless
as being
they're dead.
As being
human.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bioscanner would show infiltrators and any other human beings.
Is
Yes.
this like immediate?
Within a few
Vicinity?
minutes, picks it up. Yeah.
Like it includes me,
Yeah.
and that's it?
It's 100 meters in all directions. You say it's all clear?
I think this thing is malfunctioning.
Craig says,
Something.
what are you talking about?
I mean, normally it would pick up all of us, right? It would normally pick up all of us.
Yeah.
We would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little dots.
Yeah.
Is the dot that it's picking up me? It's only picking up one heat signature. There's only one bio signature.
Craig goes, give me that. And he looks at it. What are you talking about? There's 5 of us here. Roll of fear. Dr. Elias,
Oh my god.
do you want to say what?
Are you hiding this from us?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this. It says on the scanner, it reads only one heat signature in my location. So it's showing only one of us
Well,
here right now.
When Elias looked at it,
When the other doctor looked at it, everyone was there.
and then you look back, roll of fear as you see 5 dots on the screen.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Oh no.
I handed Sam a piece of paper. Everyone, audience, watching, listening.
Well, you handed me a piece of paper last session.
I did.
Which I've been masterfully role-playing.
Of course. That no one knows about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I just reveal it?
No. Why?
Sam's revealing
No,
hers.
do that. Well,
Sam,
mine happened
because
in real time.
Her character said it out loud.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Gorda's not going to say, you know, I'm beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, devastating. It's 29 over 26.
All right, please take a stress.
Okay.
And Craig goes, are you okay?
Does it actually? It actually has all the signatures on it now.
Yep.
I don't know. The sooner we get out of here, the better. I feel like.
All right, Tony, it's your turn.
God
Hey,
damn me.
yo. All right, do some stretches. Here we go. Bounces up and down and then sprints straight in.
Cool. It's not a stressful situation. It might be because you're alone, but you just run through this office building. You're sliding across. You're seeing the evidence. You run past the android you shot down. Did you guys pull the logic core out of that bad boy? You know you didn't say any of this, but you've killed 2 androids so far. Did you harvest the logic cores?
No, because we were busy killing the thing in the ceiling.
Yeah, but you could have.
That was the.
We didn't do it afterwards.
No, this is the one that was in the hallway, not the security checkpoint.
What other android did we kill?
There was one in
I
the
thought it was
hallway.
just a...
When you found the torch, just when
Yeah, the torch had a transmitter.
Dr. Craig was going to take it apart.
Okay.
That's the origin story of Dr. Craig's condition.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
coward,
Okay, yep,
yeah.
I'm with you. No, we didn't.
The one where you said that you emasculated me by shooting it.
Well, it's in the hallway that you guys are in now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like when you walked in, you just wanted to, when you got to the door. So when you enter in this area, you see this android just sitting there. Tony,
Yeah.
do you want to take out the logic core? Take a bit of time, but you just run
If it's
past
right there, someone can do it while I...
There's an EMP inside.
It's just you. You've gone to do the thing.
You can radio back.
I thought it was just near the... Because we were near the entrance.
It's about 2 minutes. About a
That's
minute.
where we
Oh,
thought it was
okay.
at the entrance. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Craig says, yeah, I can take it out.
Yeah.
Quick 1K.
Yeah, we make some money.
You just be careful. Last time we found one of those lying on the floor and an EMP inside.
I mean... Why did it go off anyway? You threw it, so...
Oh, it got triggered when we picked it up.
So you, Tony, you make it in and you go back to this barricaded room and this is meeting rooms A, and you pick up this flashlight. Already opened the casing
Cool.
and you pocket it.
All right. And then run back.
Run back.
Keep my eyes open, and if I don't see anything else interesting or valuable, I'm just gonna...
Spending some time to search?
Just like a quick look in the round, you know, when you're looking like you're at the Royal Show and
Alright.
you're looking for money on the floor.
Yeah, roll a D100 at disadvantage.
You guys never done that?
That's not a universal experience, no.
Yeah, no, I know.
Every time I've been to the Royal Show, I've found anywhere between $5 and $50 just lying on the floor.
Wow.
And every time I go to the Royal Show now, I just look on the floor that someone's left cash. Now that there's less cash around, I don't anticipate that to be
Yeah.
a thing.
Now you take credit cards you find on the floor.
Yeah.
Americans would
That
have
feels
shows.
less of a
Innocent
genuine
crime.
experience because it's got someone's fucking name written on it. Whose could this be? What am I rolling?
You can't say it's not your money. I don't see your name on it.
Yeah.
You got
What am I rolling?
a D100 with a
Okay.
disadvantage. So roll it twice and I'll give you the worst result.
Okay, 99
Okay.
and 59.
99
I'm
is
assuming
worse.
99 is the worst because you can't.
99 is a random
Critical fail.
artifact. And you didn't get it. What did you really get? I kid you not, 99 is a random artifact.
Yeah, but you said take the worst.
Yeah, so here it comes. What was
Oh,
it?
you're saying the
51?
lowest number.
59.
Oh, okay, 59.
Oh, 59?
Yeah.
Or 51, did you say?
59.
59.
Well, you pass this room that you didn't enter before, and roll a fear, as you see 2 people in sort of the black troubleshooter armor,
Making too much noise.
and
Yeah, go for it.
the armor is ripped to shreds, bullet holes, cuts in it, slashes. 2 of these troubleshooters are nailed to the wall with what looks like android fingers piercing through their body and entering the wall.
Like the fingers are still there? Or.
No, just fingers, like nails, like nail gunned to the wall.
Like someone shot fingers at them.
Yeah, or someone stabbed them onto the wall and then
Cut the finger off?
Cut the fingers off, detached them. Roll a fear.
Okay. 25. What's my fear skill though?
Ooh.
Okay, 135. That's good.
Oh, you got it.
I
Tony
know
is-
someone's got terrible sanity and fear.
Tony's
but not
fearless.
Teflon Tony, we call him. Nothing sticks.
Titanium
Tony.
Tony.
You look at this gear and you look at this battle dress, exosuit battle dresses,
That looks pretty tasty.
just ripped to shreds, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
And you look around, you see some of their gear has just been smashed and bent. One of the guns had just been folded in half.
Oh my god. Is it like a backpack or something?
They had
That is
gear
in.
attached to their suits, but everything's just been
Any more
ransacked.
flashlights?
Nope. Broken.
So it's all been like ransacked.
ransacked or destroyed past the usefulness.
Damn.
And you just look down and you're holding this troubleshooter torch in your hand right now.
I wonder which one of you owned this fucking torch. Because you had poison in your fucking backpacks.
You go up and spit on them.
Alright, gotta keep moving. That's freaky enough for me.
Yeah, you make it back and Dr. Craig says, "What took you?"
Freaky scenes.
Wait a minute. Papers.
Fucking hell. Gordon's got a complex. Bring out your papers.
That's the rule. If
I
someone
know.
goes off on their own,
Tony, bring out your paper.
Alright. Don't look. He turns around, he puts his hand down, the front of his pants and pulls out some papers. Here you go. And he's
I'll
and
hand
then
you my paper.
What do they say?
I don't need your paper if the others are vouch for you. Is everyone's
Well,
been here the whole time?
We could have all been replaced when you were gone. Don't you have any sense of self-survival?
Gordon, roll a fear.
I'm rolling a fear.
Oh no, I've affected Teflon Tony.
The fear off.
16. Okay.
So you failed. No, you passed again,
Yeah,
son
passed.
of a bitch.
97.
Gordon, please take a stress.
I've given you the paper. Read it.
I read it.
It checks out.
Yeah.
Good. Can never be too careful.
Craig says, "Can we get the fuck out of here?"
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to take that to Simcoe, aren't you?
Oh yeah. You were meant to get rid of the tracker. You done that yet? Yeah.
Oh, I need time. I need to do electrical stuff. I need to... Wait, no, I'm not taking it out. I'm just giving it to Simcoe. It's a part of the trade, right? Yeah, the trade was give him, not ruin it, and give it to Simcoe.
Yeah.
And Simcoe will tell you when the troubleshooters will arrive the next time. Go back to
I mean,
storage.
did you see anything weird out there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every time, every fucking time in this place.
What do you see?
I'm almost used to it, but not. Well, I think I found the owners of the flashlight.
The troubleshooters? The fucking troubleshooters?
Well, I mean,
You saw them?
I think that's what they used to be.
What do you mean?
Well, they were dead,
Oh,
like long dead.
did you see how?
Yeah, but I don't want to think about it. It's a bit messy. I'm pretty sure they got taken out by androids.
Well, they're the androids' jailers.
Or someone very creative.
I'm not surprised the androids killed them. Keeping them from being free.
Craig goes, "What the hell are you talking about, Gordon?"
What?
What? I'm just saying it makes sense.
You're acting weird. It
What
must
do
be it's
Well, you gotta survive in this place, you gotta start thinking like an android.
it's the medication, everyone. The anesthesia makes the people a bit loopy. I've seen it before. Let's just keep going. Gordon, shut the fuck up. You make it into reception.
Life is effort and I'll stop when I die.
You walk around
Or become an android.
and you see all these desks and chairs, and you see the familiar winding stairwell off into the distance to the north, where you go to the visitor's dock, where you arrived. You look at the time, you've got 2 hours left.
Making a beeline for those stairs.
Gordon, you just run to these stairs. You step over the body of this guy laying on the ground that you cut down from the rope. Tony, you just avoid your eyes. You go down. Maybe you don't follow Gordon at all. Gordon, you start running past the group.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
When I did the bioscan earlier,
Yes.
there was an appropriate number of dots when I looked at it the second time.
There was 5 dots.
that's the appropriate number of dots? There's 5 of us?
You tell me.
There's 5
There's
of us.
5 of us.
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Was
What's
that
wrong?
The second time there was the right number. and
Don't
that's
look
why
at me
he
like that,
freaked out.
John.
What's wrong, Sam?
What's wrong, Sam?
He's running real fast for a guy that's just been shot and
Yeah.
is
Well,
recovering
no, okay,
from
I'm
surgery.
not sprinting. I go to jog and then realize it hurts.
Craig shouts out, "You're gonna fuck up your stitches, man."
Yeah, I was gonna say, should you roll a body save if you're making him run?
Now let's say he begins to run and then he goes, "Oh, damn it. Ugh. Look, we got to get this torch to this Simcoe guy and then we'll get out of here."
Well, I'm not running anywhere. Someone want to stay with me at the door, or should I just be there
We're
alone?
gonna take you to the doors, and then maybe like 2 of us will run off. Not you, Hopper. Sorry, no, nothing personal. I just met you. Like,
Doc, you want to stay with me?
Yeah, I'll do it. We'll stay at the reception. We'll stay at this stairwell. Look, we know nothing's going to come down the stairs until Arcady gets here.
That's what we hope.
Yeah?
Unless there's something crawling around on the outside of the goddamn...
You can see this look over Craig's face as he looks behind at the dark stairwell. And yeah, you can...
Harper's going to stay here as well, right?
Yeah, right.
Stairway to heaven, baby.
Do you give Harper a weapon yet?
Thoughts?
I hesitate to consider such a scenario
Yeah.
as giving this man's a weapon. I'm not entirely convinced, and this is my internal monologue.
Sure.
This is not broadcasting. But Tony wonders if this schmuck is a coward, sort of like those
Sort of like
people
Craig.
that purposely hobble themselves to get out of conscription, whatever you call it, the army, you know, or maybe he's throwing some red herrings out there. You know, maybe he found a way to, you know, hurt his own head, sit against the wall, smack back, you know.
You think...
Oh, I'm a victim, you know.
Tony, you think back to the little dossier that was passed around in... No. This wasn't shown to you. It was only shown to the original crew when you met with Megara about the crew. So you don't really know his commendations or his things. So yeah, you're perfectly fine to assume this. You know, you don't know this guy.
No, I don't know him. I don't know him at all. Or he could be an infiltrator. How do you survive,
This
4 or
was-
5
yeah.
months without food and water, without either being looked after, having some sort of exceptional constitution, well beyond the human means, or this guy's been fucking lying to us and he's been having a picnic every fucking day with the golden rat, you know?
Party with a rat. So Dr. Elias and Dr. Craig, the 2 doctors, are you heading down to storage?
Yes. Is
Right.
Tony's coming, right? No, Dr. Craig's staying.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Craig can stay with me so that there's an excuse to...
Craig is going to stay with Gordon
Yeah.
and Harper Kerensky guarding the door. You are not going to give Harper a weapon. Dr. Elias and Tony, you go
Yeah.
to the south.
We're going to find Simcoe.
Would
You-
there be a logic core in the robot that's in the security
Yeah.
area?
You can half that if you like.
Yeah, grab that.
On the way.
Ooh.
However, you need to go through security checkpoint Alpha first. This is the airlock that you passed through before. That was you were escaping this security sweep, and you know it's been safe.
Yep.
And it is so safe as you travel along. Goes through the airlock. Decompression, recompression. Then you make it into the hallway. And you travel back to the storage. You get out your bioscanner once more, do you, Dr. Elias?
I don't know if
Or do you just say, no, I'm just going to trust that something's here?
Nah, I'll do it again. Because I also want to confirm for my own sanity that, like, it's functioning properly.
Sure.
So-
You bring it up.
I'm not
comes-
going to wait. So while that
That's
gets
fine.
spinning up, I'm just going to start opening the door.
You're sitting outside, and as it's warming up, it starts to hum and read a scan, and just at that moment, Tony, you open the door to storage.
Hey, Simmy baby, how you doing?
Empty room.
Damn.
We cut to Elias, look down at the scanner, 2 blips.
Like me and Tony Blip?
I assume so.
In
They don't
those-
have names.
I'm just no. I know they don't have names, but I'm assuming they're on a.
Distance wise, yes.
Yeah.
Where's
exactly.
what about the cupboard? Where those wires were that was creating the false signature?
Tony, you go to open this cupboard. Open it up. No signal. Not lit up.
No,
There's still-
nothing.
There's a thing in there though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna head into the room. I don't. It's not picking. It's just picking us up.
Just as you head into the room, you're still looking at the bioscanner. Just as your dot goes forwards, another dot is right in where you were
Nice.
sitting, where you were standing. And you quickly look back, look up, and on the ceiling is this android, its skin flayed, its claws digging into the ceiling, and its head just rotates and goes,
Have you found the transmitter? I am Simcoe Slim, and we will see you next week.
Spider-Man,
Spider
Spider-Man.
Sim.
Oh God.
How's that, Sam? Dr. Elias is getting it all today.
I know. It's good. It's terrible, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's terrible in a good way.
What's your stress sitting on right now? After
13.
wow, and we'll do of course,
No,
we'll
wait.
do
No.
oh,
No. I'm way off. 5? 6?
what?
I haven't taken any stress so far.
Holy shit, that's much different than 13.
Yeah, no, I read my Ben score and was like,
Oh.
oh yeah, that's it. But
Well,
no.
you'll get a fear save next session, so don't
Mhm.
worry about that. Woo. Gordon, what's kind of craziness is Gordon spewing? Are you
nothing- look.
trying to freak out Dr. Craig?
No, I'm just.
You
as
know
I
Dr.
said,
Craig hates androids, and you're thinking, no, maybe they're not so
The
bad.
androids aren't so bad.
He knows that because you follow, you were okay with
Yeah, I'm okay
Merkaba,
with
you're
Raphael.
Raphael, yeah. Makes sense.
There's nothing odd about what I'm doing.
Of course. And lastly, Tony. Tony's being practical. You open the door, there's nothing in here.
Yeah, I mean,
I just love. Sorry, carry on.
I was just gonna say, at one point you just gotta accept the crazy, otherwise you will go crazy.
I love Tony's habit of seeing some really distressing sight and then just coming back and not mentioning it unless someone asks. Because it's like the same thing with Narcissus. It was like, oh yeah, we can't help the doctor. He's a no-go.
Yeah, he's
What do
not
you
coming out
mean?
anytime
Oh yeah,
soon.
he's not coming out of there.
Tony deeply internalizes everything.
Oh yeah, have you ever
Tony, what's that little notebook he keeps writing in as we see? Is that a trinket or is that
don't
just
worry about it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, it's all going to come out sometime. It's going to unload on us, Josh. You'll unload Tony's trauma everywhere. Yeah?
I mean, look, in terms of this, sites of gruesome death-based, experiences. Tony's former life will say before all of this, if you were to see something like that, and you were new, one of the more experienced buddies would have come along and say, "Hey, you okay? You okay?" And they put their arm around your shoulder and they bring you in, and then you say, "You're okay." And then they kind of like a little too rough hold you in, almost like a headlock. Say, "Hey, anyone ask? You didn't see fucking nothing. All
Yeah.
right,
I'm a fucking man. Man, don't talk about
Alright.
their feelings.
we don't share this kind of stuff. Want to talk about it?
I think Buck would have something to say about that.
We'll talk in
Yeah.
the mirror."
We'll find out what Buck's doing soon. We'll head back to the bell and it'll all wash away. Ready for some downtime next episode?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll see you then, everyone. This was episode 12. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Sorry, Sam is assembling her magnetic dice tower. Have you heard that huge snap? We good?
No, it's all right. Continue. I'll just use the
She's
end bit.
experiencing buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
It worked so well. I'm sorry, continue.
All right.
The dice is too big.
Didn't do this last time.